also on the safety Caden Smith. I just mentioned him. We call him Cato around here. Cato, big day, man. Big day. Second round of the bracket set, man. How we living?
We're living great, JD. We talked about exciting time of the year, exciting balls happening. First round had some games that not everybody was excited about. We have our 8 now, though. There's no hiding from it now. Some of the spreads are a little bit bigger than you expected, but we'll get into those. But I mean, I can't stop smiling thinking about these games that are coming up on New Year's and just the logos we're seeing, the teams we're seeing, the stories we're seeing. This is the good stuff, so I'm pumped for it.
Thank you. So give it, baby.
Chat, what's up?
My favorite game of the new year, every single year, the Rose Bowl, man. You got the Hoosiers, #1 seed in this dance, man. What's on your mind with Chris Nettie and the boys?
JD, what's on my mind is these quarterbacks. Indiana's coming off a 1 seed. They have the bye. Alabama in the road. Ty Simpson versus Fernando Mendoza. Do you think this is the best quarterback matchup in the playoffs? And what are you expecting from both guys in this one?
Ooh. So far, this is the best quarterback matchup in the playoff. No way around it. I'm expecting Bama to do some things that just don't make sense. Like, I think Indiana wins the football game due to our pick show tomorrow. Spoiler there. But I do think Indiana just has too much around Mendoza to keep Indiana from not winning this football game. But I do think Ty Simpson now, there's a couple of things where you say, oh, yeah, that's why Alabama made the win at the playoff. Because number 15's got the freaking Superman cape on. It feels like every other Saturday. And I don't think this Rose Bowl game will be an exception. So I like them to be frisky. Ty Simpson, a big part of that. But I think Fernando Mendoza just plays too clean, man. One of the elite quarterback matches we have here in this dance.
Yeah, I think both secondaries have a full plate, I think, in this one. I mean, I wouldn't want to see, as a former safety, either of these guys looking me off or looking at me or reading our defense. I think both these guys are going to put on a clinic. I think these are the best, like, 2 of the best, probably 3 or 4, like, pure passers. Like, not necessarily either of them known for their mobility, but when you talk about making NFL throws, to do it at a high level. So whoever receivers can do the most help and whoever can make some guys miss, I think, some yaks, so making some 50-50 ball plays. I think it's going to be exciting. I can see whichever quarterback plays better in this game could just win it. I think it could just come down to that. So who has the ball last, who's playing the best? We'll see. Number 2, Ohio State defending national champs. They open up as 10-point favorites against Miami in the Cotton Bowl. This is the biggest spread of the quarterfinals. Is 10 points too many for the Buckeyes, or should they be expected to win this game by double digits?
The line makes me a bit nervous with that size. But
hey, what up? What up? Root beer. Alan Lover, what's up?
Saw Ohio State. They were losing by 3 points against a good line of scrimmage team in Indiana. So I think for all of us college football fans, it's very easy for us to just forget how dominant that Buckeye squad was for the better part of 12 weeks. Cato. I mean, they were a buzzsaw. There were questions being asked across our space, like, hey, you want Ohio State or the field for a national title? So the spread is big.
What up, chat? Thank you. Appreciate it. I made it. Made the shirt, too.
Yeah, I think that spread's a big one, but I do think that Ohio State has
no games, right? Ain't no games going on right now.
Yeah, definitely guilty on this side of asking the Ohio State versus the field question. It's
fair.
It's fair in this football season, yeah. But no, I think it's such a weird place. Like the Ohio State Indiana game is a weird game to set a line off of. And
yeah, make my own clothing, man.
That game was even more low scoring.
Got my own clothing line. I'm working on a website right now. I know I keep. Oh, let me stop saying all that. I'm gonna stop saying what I'm doing. I'm just gonna let y'all see what I got going on.
After those 2 performances, Lord knows what's gonna happen.
No games. No games.
Yeah, man, it's an interesting spot, and I think if Ohio State.
Oh yeah, you make bracelets. You got something to show on your channel?
Number 3, Georgia, the Dogs. Rematch against Ole Miss. Second SEC rematch in the postseason. They won 43-35 in a shootout in that first matchup. But JD, that was 6 games ago for Georgia. What do you expect to be the same from the Dogs?
They talking about?
Ohio State off a loss, man. Scary thing is the under is probably or the over.
All of us, as they tend to do. Yeah, I think that spread's a big one, but I do think that Ohio State has earned the right to have that number next to their logo in this matchup.
Yeah, definitely guilty on this side of asking the Ohio State versus the field question. It's
fair.
It's fair in this football season, yeah. But no, I think it's such a weird place. Like the Ohio State Indiana game is a weird game to set a line off of. And the Miami A&M game was even more low scoring. So I think the under is probably, or the over or under that, whatever that number is at, is probably an easier line to get to if you're the odds makers, if you're BetMGM. But after those two performances,
That's what's up.
What's going to happen? The defense will be played, you think. But yeah, man, it's an interesting spot.
That's what's up. Keep going, keep grinding.
Scary thing is what happened with Natty.
It's good pick. Good pick, Kate.
Number 3, Georgia, the Dogs. Rematch against Ole Miss. Second SEC rematch in the postseason. They won 40.
Been making clothing
shootout in that first matchup
since
6 games ago for Georgia. What do you expect to be the same?
2015. 2015.
I expect
10 years.
We talked about off the air. He gets back in that Duffy, man. Like you wonder how much he hears all the extra noise around his name and what he's not as an OC and how it's his fault every time something bad happens in the state of Georgia.
Yeah, long
I
time.
think he goes back in the bag and once again puts Ole Miss in the
Had to figure everything out, how to make it, and how to sell it, and how to design. Had to figure everything out.
So I think that'll be the same. I think what'll be different is the defensive game plan for Georgia.
You can make it. You can find somebody to buy it.
Georgia, get a lot of cushion of those Ole Miss.
People will buy what you make. You just got to figure it out.
So Georgia,
Hey there.
So still play a little bit closer line of scrimmage, and from that point forward, in the fourth quarter,
People will buy what you make. You just got to figure out how to sell it.
So I think that'll be a difference here early on to watch for the Kirby defense out there in that phenomenal match with the Sugar Bowl.
Yeah, no, we were watching the Tulane game here with Tulane versus Ole Miss, and Trinidad had no problem throwing the hitches and the slants in the quick game. You're going to play off coverage. I think Tulane was a little scared because they got bombed a couple times the first time they played Ole Miss, so they took the death by a million paper cuts. But I think what I expect to be different is that defense, like you alluded to, man, for Georgia. I think they are such a different unit from that game to what we saw recently in the SEC championship game. And you have to imagine that Kirby Smart.
What's up, Lisa?
We're expecting to play Ole Miss in this game, right?
Hey, you had a nice stream the other day.
Watching this week, so that the defense playing better at large, especially up front, plus those two brains having this much time to probably marinate on the matchup. That's what I expect the biggest difference. I don't expect a shootout like last time. I think Georgia's defense is going to be something to watch for that game for sure. But number 4
is Layla. How you doing, Layla? I'm doing good, Lisa. I like your stream. You got a heavy accent, a heavy London accent. I love the accent. Lisa, your accent. I love the accent. It is crazy.
This season, how much of that do you think is a worry for Texas Tech fans?
Angry man today. What's up?
Saw last year was not good for those teams to have, but also Texas Tech not getting under.
Yeah, I'm gonna check you. I'm gonna check you out again. I'm from America. I live in Ohio. America.
No knock on BYU, but we saw them twice in the same field as Texas Tech, and there was a pretty drastic difference between the best and second best team in the Big 12. So I think the question is extremely fair to ask. I think that you worry about it more the further away you are.
Lisa, what kind of dog do you have? What is that, a pit?
And love it, because I think for Joe McGuire and for that staff now roster, they're thinking like, hey, Oregon hasn't seen anything like us. Oregon doesn't see anything like our front seven and what we do when it comes to our perimeter skill players and all those things. And that's probably the approach you'd like to have if you're Texas Tech. But I do think, Caleb, to your point, like it's very, very different than Pickering in Big 12.
Oh, okay. It's a bull terrier. Okay.
Houston, that Texas
all right.
Took out to the woodshed. And
nice dog. Nice dog. I like your dog.
So I think there will be some.
Did you train it to bite people?
We'll have a long way to go in determining who ends up winning that one.
Gus.
Yeah, I'm on First Punch watch.
All right, thanks for the sub, Layla. Thanks for the sub. Oh, he's friendly. You gotta make him. You gotta make him bite people, man. You know what I'm saying? He gotta protect you. He gotta protect you. You gotta make him bite people.
They get hit. They're like, oh, that tastes a little bit like the Indiana loss. Like that tastes a little bit. That tastes like Iowa. Like they've been hit before in the mouth by a couple teams in the Big Ten. Yeah, so we'll see. It'll either be a familiar taste or not so familiar.
Oh, okay. So he's trained.
After that, I think that was just the people.
He's trained. Okay.
Miami,
that's what's up.
Oklahoma.
Okay.
Punch, all right, take it. Let's roll. curious to see which head coach can get out of that situation. Man, I'm excited for that game. 1.5 points for the lowest.
So awesome. So,
Staying with the Ducks, Oregon. They will be expected against
Lisa, what time is it over there in England?
Despite us expecting that, you were still very impressed with that performance from Dante Moore, 5 total touchdowns. How hard do you have to squint to see him reaching a level of quarterback play in this postseason that just trumps whatever else is going on? The next thing you know, Oregon's in the national championship.
dude, I don't have to squint too hard, man. I don't. And I think the luxury for Oregon, not to flip this question.
5:40.
my
Okay.
luxury with Oregon is I think
What time
their
is it here?
quarterback play
It
is a spot
is-
where
It is 12:40 here.
around Dante Moore makes you feel like you're gonna
12:40 here, afternoon.
A lot of these games. Like we talk about Alabama. And
What's
Ty
good,
Simpson.
Jackson?
Ty Simpson, you'd like to have him be the difference maker for you, and he has been that different times for Alabama. But most of the time, like Ty Simpson's trying to tread water for his Alabama team and keep them in the game.
That's no run game.
There's no run game. Meanwhile, you got 3 or 4 backs behind Dante Moore. You got 5 or 6 receivers. You got a defense. Like there's so much around them to where I like them roster for roster against most teams in college football. And then when it comes down to the quarterback duel, I feel really good about Dante Moore making the difference. So to answer your question, not hard at all, man. I think you can see it from, wherever you're standing in the vicinity when it comes to doing these quarterbacks in this 12-team tournament.
Yeah, man. It sounds simple, but the defenses and quarterback play for this tournament are going to be just so intriguing to watch. Because I feel like we're.
Why is my shirt out of pocket, man? What you mean? You don't like my shirt? You don't like my shirt, man? What you mean is out of pocket? What you talking about?
Crazy. That looks crazy. And then you'll see a quarter probably of a Julian Sand performance or a Dante Moore performance or a Ty Simpson performance.
Man, they ain't talking about nothing, dog.
It's going to be such a back and forth.
They do them the worst way to attack. He said that shirt is out of pocket. What you mean?
Attract more women.
What you mean my shirt out of pocket?
It's number one. Because when anybody says choosing signals, who do they think of? Choosing signals is the best way to attract more women. I gotta put this number one. Because when anybody says choosing signals, who do they think of? AMS. All right. So let me state this.
Okay, have a great day. Have a great day, Lisa. Talk to you later. See you on your stream.
You know, I feel like Obama, when he was telling you you'll be able to keep your health insurance, when the Republicans said you weren't gonna be able to, he had to say it over and over and over again.
I'm gonna start making some flag T-shirts of other countries and wearing them. I'm gonna do UK too. I'm gonna do that flag too.
With the first round of the playoff complete, now sets up what has to be.
Spiritual soul in the building, nature soul in the building, gazer soul in the building. Now check this out, man. I know y'all ain't heard my voice in like what? Y'all ain't heard my voice in like 5-6 days. I planned on taking a week away from this social media shit, no lie. I gotta protect my energy, man. It's not even about this YouTube shit. Is really about like focusing on the problems within me. And you can't take breaks away from this social media shit, something wrong. That shit is made to destroy you. You have to really understand that. You gotta look at it for what it is. That's what all good about.
Hi, I'm. Who's up, bro?
Here's the glitter guy. I'm not a glitter guy, man. Come on, man. I ain't no glitter guy, dog. Don't put that on me. Here's the glitter guy. Yeah, I just jumped on to see what was up with y'all, man. Early.
Exceptional by design.
Get 0.9% APR on a 2025 Invista Plus.
Arlington, Texas, at AT&T Stadium. Side of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part of course, the college football playoff. Hi, folks, and welcome to this highly competitive matchup, as we'll see the number 10 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the third-ranked team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. Radio Sports College Football, I'm Chris Father here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway.
Ohio State gonna whoop that ass. Ohio State gonna do them boys bad, man. Watch.
The Buckeyes will kick this deep to start us off. And it's fielded. It's a to create a big play here. Excellent. The first team is just a short return. For the Hurricanes offense, top first down. Because this is what we're going to control to a matchup with two quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we'll see all season.
Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these two quarterbacks would go head to head. Very important that they don't get caught up in an individual matchup. They just go out and work against these defenses that they're facing and try to put up as many points as they can.
Well, he heads out after a really nice game there. Really absolute lightning strike on the first wave of scrimmage here.
How about that? Right out of the gate, they're going for the big play, and they hit it. What a way to jumpstart this offense.
So one play, loose ball at 38 will be first down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On the shotgun, it's an handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Listen, you don't always have to have big plays
Chat.
to be successful. It's a nice, solid game here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
How everybody doing today, chat? What's up? What's up? How everybody doing today? Welcome to Glitterland. Y'all like up. Hit that like button, man. Hit that like button.
It's Smith. Taking a deep shot here to the right.
Hit that like button. All right, I can't talk until I get 10 likes. Give me 10 likes. We can talk when we get to 10 likes.
Defense is going to be aware. Keep those safeties back. Keep your eyes out. Try to keep a hold of this offense. Look for some turnover opportunities.
And fourth down, the punter sends it away.
Y'all give me the 10 likes. We can talk. Yeah, baby.
Really hurt defenses in a variety of ways.
When was the last time we did a game where we were excited to watch two tight ends from opposing teams go against each other? But that's what we have today. Both of these guys are elite at their position. Both want to have bragging rights that they're the best in the country. Let's see who can be showcased better than them. Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Oh, shit.
Replay goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Second down, we're going to throw it. It's Smith.
I ain't got that scar no more. Man, that shit went away, man. I got a good healing factor, baby.
This wide receiver isolated to get the ball in his hands to do it.
Back up here, trying to make something happen. Big guy, going to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wide end.
This motherfucker dropped the ball. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Y'all coming in saying what's up. Hit that like button. Hit the like button for me. Let's go. Hit that like button, baby. Hit that like button.
It's just the first play for this offense tonight.
Hit the like button for Glitter Gang. Let's go.
Fair catch. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. It's Daniels. You gotta go quickly, not much of a gain in that completion.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Second down.
Oh my God, this shit get on my nerves.
Scaling through. It's back.